Los policías que hablan con dureza a menudo piensan que pueden salirse con la suya, pero ¿qué pasa cuando su fachada se hace añicos?
Are you deaf, sir?
Estas son 4 ocasiones en las que se desenmascaró a falsos policías idiotas.
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
Hey, we're getting phone calls that you're with binoculars watching kids.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm working.
Working what?
I'm not watching kids.
Okay, what are you doing then?
I'm an investigator.
All right, did you call the sheriff's office to say that?
No.
You're supposed to do that. You got some ID on you, brother? And you're in the middle of the parking lot, you're not even in a parking space. Okay, you're in the middle of the roadway. Do you have ID on you or not?
Have I committed a crime?
Anytime that you are a private investigator, do you have a Florida ID on you?
That's my investigator license, sir.
Este es el oficial Dan Jones, de la oficina del sheriff del condado de Nassau. El 5 de junio de 2024, un investigador privado, M. Hoffman, estaba trabajando en un caso relacionado con la compensación del trabajador en Hilliard, Florida. El sujeto al que el señor Hoffman perseguía condujo hasta una iglesia local. El sujeto y unos cuantos niños entraron en las instalaciones de la iglesia, mientras el señor Hoffman les esperaba aparcado en el parking de Winn-Dixie, al otro lado de la calle. Posteriormente, el señor Hoffman se trasladó al aparcamiento de la iglesia cuando el sujeto y los menores que estaban con ella salieron al exterior para realizar varios rituales. Mientras continuaba vigilándola, una persona de la iglesia denunció a la policía el comportamiento del señor Hoffman. La persona que llamó había alegado que el señor Hoffman estaba intentando filmar a los menores. El señor Hoffman intentó volver al aparcamiento de enfrente, pero de todos modos se encontró con la policía.
So typically, you're supposed to notify the sheriff's office if you're going to be doing any private investigations whatsoever. But you're also blocking the flow of traffic right here. How long are you going to be here for?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right, well, stand by for just a minute. Are you investigating somebody at the church?
I can't discuss that.
901-1001, can you come over here? 77.
Hey, officer, I'm the pastor over there.
What's up, brother?
So when I pulled up a few minutes ago, he had the left-hand corner of his shade up, and he was filming kids.
Yeah.
So
Hold on.
That's why we got here.
Might want to stay back over there, brother. Go back over there. Huh? You don't have a right to hear anything. You go back over there. I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay? I'll talk to you over here.
Yep.
Tell him to stay over there. He says he's a private investigator. Here's his ID. I didn't get a chance to run him yet.
He doesn't give him a right to film kids.
Oh, I know. 100%. He's supposed to also call the sheriff's office and say that, hey, we're doing this, that, and the other.
So I want him trespassed. I don't want him near it. And if you
Well,
can put him in jail, lock him up.
if he's not on the property, I can't trespass him.
Well, he was on the property.
He was on the property?
Yeah,
When?
he was right there when I pulled up and filming a kid.
Hey, Jones.
Yeah.
Find out if we're just what's a trespass, please.
Yeah.
Los policías argumentan que los investigadores privados tienen la obligación de informar a la oficina del sheriff para llevar a cabo una investigación privada. Los oficiales también le informaron de que estaba siendo detenido y de que se le iba a expedir un aviso de allanamiento. Sin embargo, cuando se opone a las detenciones y pregunta el motivo, el oficial guarda silencio al respecto. El señor Hoffman argumenta que el oficial Jones estaba abusando de su autoridad al citar un relato falso al gerente de Winn-Dixie para generar una advertencia de allanamiento y solicitud. Vea cómo termina el encuentro.
It's okay.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Dan Jones, 1198.
Thank you. I appreciate that, sir.
All right.
Yeah, find out if they want him trespassed.
Yeah. Go in there and solicit trespass.
There's some guy. We're trespassing him from the Journey over there. He's basically filming people at the Journey Church from y'all's parking lot. Is a manager available?
Yes.
Mr. Huffman, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
I know you're a private investigator. I see your credentials. But there's 2 parts of this for me. All right? My grandson's over there. So you see where I'm concerned.
No, I don't.
You don't see a concern that I have a grandson across the street?
Sir, what are you holding in your hands?
Your ID.
It's a state-issued ID saying I'm an investigator.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what would that lead you to be being a law enforcement officer? Would that lead
You're
you
investigating
to think
something.
Okay. Then why would you have a suspicion that I'm a bad guy?
At this point, I
That's the
don't.
implication you're making, sir.
At this point, I don't.
Okay.
But as a concerned grandfather, I have a concern.
Absolutely, but I presented you with an ID.
Mm-hmm.
I've identified who I am.
Okay.
I'm not hiding from anything.
Correct.
The credentials I presented you present a certain situation would lead you to believe, okay, this guy's working a case.
Okay, all right. That's all I had to know. That's all you had to say.
That's common sense, I would think.
What's this guy's deal?
Filming kids, man. They were there with a video camera filming our kids with VBX. Well, I come over here because I wanted them to understand it happened on our property, not on public property.
Right.
He didn't have our permission to do it. He didn't have permission to be there.
Is he a private investigator?
He's saying he is.
Well, if he is, they're supposed to contact the sheriff's office to let us know.
Yeah. Well, they should also not be on private.
Yes, sir.
That gentleman's wearing one too?
Should be, yes, sir.
Is it policy to have your body cameras activated?
Yes, sir.
So he was seen on the property over there. I can't give him a written warning, just a verbal warning for trespass.
Yeah, but you could write him an illegal parking ticket.
As far as the Nixie goes, if they're doing trespassing, I don't think they will, because he's not doing anything there.
No, they haven't complained. They have a complainant. They have to have a complainant in order for you to trespass him from Winn-Dixie. And Winn-Dixie hasn't complained. And he has every right to be here until Winn-Dixie says they don't want him here.
Hey, good. So there's this guy who's filming kids at the Journey Church across the street. He's parked in y'all's parking lot. Apparently he's still filming or looking at them. Y'all want him trespass? Okay. I spoke with the manager of Winn-Dixie.
Unit 43, they definitely want him trespass. They said they don't want anybody on the grounds doing that. Except for he has to get her information.
Deputy, am I being detained?
As of right now, yes, sir, you are. You are being trespassed from the Winn-Dixie.
For suspicion of what crime am I being detained?
As of right now, you were videoing from across the street. That's what our call was about. And now that they want you trespassed, you're being detained.
Who wants me trespassed?
Winn-Dixie.
Winn-Dixie wants me trespassed. So I'm being detained for trespass.
Currently, yes, sir.
You understand how the law reads the trespass? I must first be given the opportunity to leave the property when told by a proper agent of that property.
Okay.
Was I given that opportunity? Once again, am I being detained?
Once I give you this trespass warning, you'll be able to leave.
Sir, that's a yes or no question. Am I being detained?
Yes, currently being detained.
For suspicion of what crime? Are you deaf, sir?
Okay.
Well, you guys, I tell you, you all earn your reputation nowadays. It's disgusting. You all sit around your departments and wonder why the public feels the way they feel. You all hide behind the words like safety, children. Is there a supervisor on scene?
No, she's not here.
I'd like to have a supervisor on scene. I also like to have business cards from each and every deputy that's on location right now.
Okay. You're welcome to have that, and we can contact the sergeant and see if he's close by and can respond.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
Sarge close by, you want to talk to sergeant?
He probably is.
Sir?
He probably is. You can call him on radio if he wants to come.
You close by, your presence is being requested by the individual.
Also, for illegal trespass to take place, an agent of this property has to trespass me. I'd like to be afforded the opportunity to speak to them and explain to them probably what lies you told them to get me trespassing this property. Therefore, abusing your authority. I believe that's under code US 242, Declaration of Rights under the color of law.
All right. Hey, it works for me. Let me go deal with this guy. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. Yeah.
May I ask you what you asked them, told them?
I just told them to go out here illegally parked in your parking spot, and yeah, I want him to trespass. And they're like, yeah.
And that's all you said?
That's it.
Is the body camera running?
It is.
Okay, thank you.
And I told him he's like got trespassed from over there. He's sitting there watching.
Okay.
So.
All I can do is give him a verbal trespass for over there.
Sir, how long does it take to write a trespass warning?
It should be about done.
I hear what you're saying, but you got to look at it as our way. You're illegally parked, you're filming or watching kids across the street. It's weird.
Okay.
Right?
No,
is that not
take
weird?
The facts. You don't know what I was doing across the street. I'm on private property. I'm not illegally parked on anything. You, sir, have no authority here right now. I've broken
By asking them, they've given me authority.
You don't get them. Yeah, you know what? Do you think any business, when a law enforcement officer walks in there and says, hey, we got a guy illegally parked, you want him trespass? Do you think any business is going to say, no, sir?
But
they bow down to law enforcement. They lick your boots like the uneducated.
Well, I mean, it just sounds like it's completely irrational. Like, I'm talking to you normally, and like you're upset.
I'm upset.
But you're illegally parked in a driving lane.
Illegally parked. You have no authority over this private property. These aren't official parking spaces. Perhaps you should educate yourself in the Fourth Amendment and personal property.
And then you're like,
property.
And by 2 or 3 witnesses, they're saying, you're over here watching kids, you're over here.
Did you do any investigation?
Well, I'm asking you, but you're acting irrational.
I don't have to answer questions.
See, you're acting irrational.
Yeah, I'm acting irrational because I exercise my rights.
No, I'm trying to investigate it, and you're completely losing your crap.
Questions. Sir, I presented a legal state ID that identifies me as a state licensed investigator.
Okay, so like, if I'm doing my job and somebody asks me something, I'm doing this because X, Y, Z. Like, I don't say, you don't have, that's weird.
You know why? Because I can't stand law enforcement.
Okay.
You all are nothing but tyrants.
Well, tell us how you really feel.
What is your name, sir?
Officer Dan Jones.
Mr. Jones, you as a person, as a man, as a father, as a husband, as a brother, as all those things, I don't know you, sir.
Sure.
You could be a fantastic gentleman, a good Christian gentleman.
Sure. I am
addressing you as a law enforcement officer.
Okay, fair enough.
But as a law enforcement agent, okay, you are given authority. You are given power. You are protected by a corrupt system. And you right now are abusing that power, whether you believe it, whether you think I'm right or not. Supervisor, I've been detained here over 30 minutes.
You're not detained. You're getting trespass warning from here, and you're getting trespass warning from
there. I am detained. I'm not free to go. He's had 30 minutes to write a trespass warning, and I'm still here.
Get out of here. You've been trespassed from Winn-Dixie. You've been trespassed from here.
You don't want to hear how my rights were violated?
You've been trespassed from here, and you've been trespassed
illegally.
From there. You have your chance to leave. Now you're detaining me, so you need to leave.
Yeah, not a problem.
Tras ser informado de que se le está expulsando de los 2 aparcamientos, el señor Hoffman abandona el lugar. Winn-Dixie le impone una multa de 1 año. A cambio, el señor Hoffman presentó una denuncia. Los procedimientos de la queja son desconocidos. Si usted piensa que esto era solo un falso duro, policías idiotas que se expuso, entonces es probable que no son conscientes de este caso siguiente.
Right. I'm not breaking any laws.
Right. So I mean, you're just going around filming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a citizen review journalist. This is what I do with government officials. And I'm here on official business. I want to check into the tax maps, stuff like that. And I did film by the DMV because that's something new. I've never seen that before. So that's what I was doing. Not breaking any laws, sir. And I'm not giving you my ID either.
Okay.
Because Tennessee is not a stopping ID state.
Este es un oficial de seguridad de la oficina del secretario del condado de Montgomery. El 6 de mayo de 2024, una auditora de la primera enmienda llamada Jen Combs estaba filmando fuera del estacionamiento de la oficina del secretario del condado en el condado de Montgomery, Tennessee. Mientras la señora Combs grababa, el guardia de seguridad se le acercó y le informó de que necesitaba permiso para filmar. Cuando el guardia de seguridad empezó a interrogar a la señora Combs sobre sus motivos, ella permaneció en silencio durante todo el interrogatorio inicial. Posteriormente, el guardia llamó a la policía para que ayudara a sacar a la señora Combs del aparcamiento. Vea lo que ocurre cuando el oficial Evans responde a la llamada.
Okay. Unless I'm being arrested for something, then I have to give you my ID.
Right. Right now, you're not being arrested.
Okay.
You're not detained. You're free to go.
Okay.
She's going to be escorted off the property, though. It's against the rules here to film without express permission. And for me to ask her what her purpose is here and her tell me it's none of my business, well, that's incorrect.
Right.
So she's not allowed to film here unless you have explicit permission from the facilities engineering manager. Those are the rules here. This is county government property. This is not public property, ma'am.
Government is public property.
No, ma'am, it is not. I'm sorry, but you cannot film here without permission.
I don't need any.
Hey, so I just got off the phone with my lieutenant.
Yeah.
And I mean, he said she's good to film and
No,
walk around.
no, she's not. She's not. You don't know the rules here.
Right.
Okay, you need to check with somebody before you make that.
That's my lieutenant.
Dude, I don't care. The rules here, I enforce. I want her off the property. She's not allowed to film. That's not up for debate. Period. I mean, do I have to call, Mayor Golden or something?
I mean, if you want. I mean, like I said, I just got off the phone
This
with
is
my lieutenant.
I don't care what your lieutenant said. He doesn't know the rules here either. Okay? She's not allowed to film without written consent from Mark, who is the facilities manager.
Right.
If I ask her what she's doing, I expect an answer. It's none of your business. I'll do whatever I want. I want her off the property. It's that simple. She's not allowed to do what she's doing. Your lieutenant, it's not his decision to make. These are the rules.
But I mean,
period. And I enforce them. If there's a problem with that, I'll if you're not going to back me up, then I'll.
It's not that
Yeah,
I'm not wanting to.
Yeah,
It's,
it is.
like she's
not allowed to do what she's doing. You don't get it.
But I
This
mean,
is
legally she's
government-
not
Dude,
breaking
yes,
in.
El oficial Evan informó al funcionario de seguridad de que la señora Evans no estaba infringiendo ninguna ley. Para quienes no lo sepan, la primera enmienda de la Constitución de Estados Unidos otorga a los ciudadanos los derechos de libertad de expresión y libertad de prensa. Mira cómo termina el enfrentamiento mientras el guardia sigue discutiendo sobre la ilegalidad de filmar.
This is government property,
Right.
not public.
Right.
She can't do it here without written permission and consent. When I ask her what she's doing and she refuses to tell me, she's leaving property. That's all there is to it.
I mean, from my understanding, she's not breaking any laws.
Sir,
and according
you're not
to
getting
my
it.
lieutenant,
This is
and stuff-
county government. Do you
Right.
know what the rules are here at the county government facility here? Do you know what they are?
Anywhere open. I mean,
Sir,
it's open to the
I'm asking-
public.
Please, do you
but-
know what they are? Do you know what the rules here are?
No, not
I do.
here.
I do. That's my job. I'm telling you, she's not allowed to do what she's doing, and I want her off property. Period. It's really simple.
Right.
She's not allowed to do what she's doing, and after giving me the hard time, I want her off the property. I got other things to tend to.
But I mean, I'm not
Clerk-
allowed to kick
the
her
clerk-
out.
You most certainly are allowed to escort her off property. Yes, sir. I've had it done many times. So please don't tell me you can't do that.
But
That's
I mean,
incorrect.
But she's not doing anything
Oh
wrong.
my goodness, we're going to go over this again? Yes, she is. She is violating the rules here at county government property. She's not allowed to do what she's doing. My goodness.
I talked to the supervisor. I went in escort at one point.
But I mean, like, she just agreed with. I mean,
I don't care what she agreed with. Like I said, you guys don't know the rules here. She's filming me without my permission, which is another violation, sir. She needs to go, period.
so
That's all
Tennessee,
there is
like, I
to
mean,
it.
you're allowed to record. I mean, like.
No, not here. You have to have written consent, and the person being filmed has to give consent. I do not. She is to leave property. It's that simple. That simple. Those are the rules here, and this is my job. Okay? If you're going to undercut me,
I'm not.
Yes, you are. If you're going to undercut me, I need your name and badge number so I can turn it in. When I called you guys, I expect to be backed up.
Secure.
Okay, not to be told what it's like off property.
But what
On property, it's a different set of rules.
What I'm saying
She
is
needs
she's
to
not
leave.
breaking the law.
She is. You don't get it. You just don't get it, dude. You work for the county, you still don't get it. She's not allowed to do what she's doing on county government property. Either escort her off or please give me your name and badge number so I can take it higher. I'm sick to death of not being backed up here. Okay? I'm trying to do the job they tell me to do, and you guys are cutting me off at the knees. She's not allowed to do what she's doing. She's not allowed to film me without my express permission, and I don't give it. She needs to go. Period.
Well, I mean, she
Still
is.
gonna argue with me,
Tennessee
right?
it's a one-way. It's
Still
a.
going to argue with me. I don't get it. May I have your name and badge number? Please?
Yeah, I'm Deputy Evans.
I need to
K954.
write this down. I'll have my pen with me.
There you go.
I would have an escort to do public records request.
No, ma'am, you are not.
I'm asking him.
You're asking me. This is
No,
my
I'm
post.
asking him.
This is my post.
Say it
Hold on,
with
hold on.
Security. You're not going in that building.
I'm asking
Period.
for escort.
She's not going in these buildings, dude. She's not doing it.
I'd
I
like
don't
to
know
do.
why you go against government policy like that, man.
It's not the law.
County. It's county government, ma'am. They have their own rules here that
That's
have to
not
be
law.
followed.
I'd like to have an escort, please.
She's not going in that building, I'm telling you right now. Thank you.
I'd like to have an escort.
Hang on, just a sec.
Yeah?
I got my supervisor coming.
Dude, the rules aren't going to change because your supervisor's on the way.
I know, look,
It's that simple.
Look, I understand, feeling some type of way with somebody filming and stuff like that.
It's against the rules on this property. It's not how I feel about it.
It's
period. It's cut and dry.
But I mean, it's not
Yes.
illegal.
Dude, you don't get it. You don't get it. This is county government
Yeah,
property.
and I work for the county.
Yes, then why are you not backing me up here?
Because
enforcing the rules that I have to enforce here.
I mean,
if you cut me off at the knees, then you effectively cut my job off. I have no authority here to do my job if you don't back me up.
I'm not.
And I will call Wes and talk to him about this. Okay. I've already had to do it once already. Okay?
Yeah.
Unbelievable, man. Supposed to be working together here. We're both county.
Right.
Right?
I mean, but she's not causing a disturbance. She's not hurting
You're
anybody.
not listening.
I mean,
it doesn't. None of that's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. She can't do what she's doing. She's filming me without my permission on this property is not acceptable.
But I mean, she's allowed to.
Oh my God.
That's not against the law either.
Dude, yes, you don't have no idea what goes on here. You need to learn what goes on here before you come make a decision, because you don't know. You do not know.
Am I getting an escort to do a public record
No,
request?
you're not going in that building.
I'm not talking to you, sir.
I'm security here, and I'm telling
I'm
you, you're
not
not going
talking
in
to
that
you,
building
sir.
filming. She's not doing
I'm
it.
not talking to you, sir.
She's not doing it. Period.
But she's allowed to.
No, she's not.
I mean, like,
Oh
legally.
my God, you're so hard-headed. She is not allowed to do it. You can't film.
Yeah, you can.
No, oh my God, dude. You cannot on government property without consent.
Inside,
Oh my
I
God.
want an escort. What's
You are not
the
going
process?
anywhere inside my buildings.
So,
Period.
I don't think I can give you an escort.
Well, I don't want this guy insulting me. I'm trying to avoid.
You know what? As long as you're on this campus, I'm going to be in your shadow, whether you like it or not.
Just don't
Period.
assault me.
No one's touching you. No one's touching you.
So can I go inside to do a public report?
No.
I didn't tell this is what I mean.
You can't.
If I start walking into that
I'm
door,
secure.
these guys try to.
I will physically stop her.
See,
Okay,
She is
so-
not allowed to do that. I said, you need to get a handle on this. Good, good, good. Well, apparently, the library has much different rules than a lot of the other places. In the library, you cannot film without express written consent. You also cannot film somebody in the library without their personal consent. Okay, apparently.
So here's the thing with
what
that.
this lady's doing is okay. Apparently.
It is.
Right.
It is
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing with that.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Even if the
I was
library-
probably not explaining it correctly. You know, I
Even
wasn't
if
trying
the
to.
library says that,
yeah,
their policies are not going to trump the law.
Yeah. I mean, she can still be asked to leave, but
Well,
I mean,
I certainly can't let her go into these buildings filming and disrupting.
But you can.
As long as
because
she's
there's-
not-
There's nothing you can do to stop it.
yeah, as long as she's not interfering.
Well, that's what
She's
she's
restricted
doing.
area.
She doesn't have business in the office. She doesn't want to walk around and film.
Right.
But that's going to impede these people from doing their job.
128 North
But that's
Street.
That's, in the sense, that's where they've got to fall back just like we do. Just like this gentleman right here is filming right now. I can't stop what I'm doing.
Yeah, sure.
Just because he's filming.
Yeah, I feel you.
So you've got to learn to work around that. We're on camera
Like,
24/7.
unfortunately, not unfortunately, but I mean, it's especially working in the public. You know, you're gonna have.
Guys, I
it
deal with
happens.
so much stupid
I know.
stuff here,
Yeah.
man. It's
We deal with stupid
Like I said, I'm not
Yeah,
trying
you all
to
know.
not back you up, but
But
First Amendment is stupid.
Huh?
The First Amendment is stupid.
That's not what he said, sir.
I didn't
That's not what he said.
No, sir.
but
Not what he said.
Not at all.
like I said,
He said he deals with stupid stuff. He didn't say anything
Yeah,
about
stupid
the First
things
Amendment.
happen here. Just silly stuff.
So my
That's
fault
all.
for intervening in your conversation.
You're fine.
no, you're good.
Yeah, you're fine.
But yeah, that's something that it's just part of the
Well, I know it
process that we
definitely
gotta-
freaked out Teresa over there. And,
Yeah, and it happens.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they've just got to learn to work around
Oh,
it.
where did she go anyway?
She went in there.
She went in the county clerk.
Yeah.
All right. As long as she's not accessing restricted areas.
Yeah.
Now, if they ask me to remove her,
Now the county clerk, can ask her to leave, but as long
if
as
she's like causing any commotion or anything, which I don't think she will.
Yeah.
right.
But I mean, when you start getting complaints, well, I don't want to be filmed. That's not a valid
That's
reason. That's not a valid reason. I mean, he can film. He can turn around and film anybody in the public right now. Sure. It's annoying to some people, but there's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it.
secure.
It's
now see, archives is actually down there.
I'm still going to have to go and make sure that there's not a problem down there.
Right. Well, if there's a problem, they'll call.
They will.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to have to follow her around the whole time. I mean, I'm going to tell you, when you do start doing that, that's where the problem's going to be created.
Well,
let them do their thing.
I'm doing my thing.
Yeah,
okay?
look,
I'm doing my thing.
I understand.
So I walk this place all day, every day.
Yeah.
If I happen to walk in that direction, I'm not following her. I'm doing my job.
Absolutely.
Right.
So that's all.
All right. Well, if you need us, give us a call.
I just want to make sure.
Después de este incidente, se permitió a la señora Coombs filmar dentro de la oficina del secretario del condado, sin ningún impedimento. Este es el informe que dice que el guardia de seguridad ha sido despedido de su trabajo desde este incidente. Si crees que esto ha sido lo máximo a lo que pueden exponerse unas policías idiotas, espera a ver el siguiente caso.
Climbing our wall with a mask on over here. Andre called it in. Yeah, over here. Somewhere on this wall on Clyde, he said. Andre called it in. See anything?
The guy walking on the sidewalk, he had a mask on, he's just texting.
In black?
Black pants, black shirt, Caucasian.
Okay. I think that's the guy he was saying was trying to climb our wall there. Because Andre saw it, so 12 to 15.
Go ahead.
Hey, I guess he's walking southbound on Clyde. Next to the PD now. Dressed all in black. Supposedly he's walking down this way.
He's walking north.
So.
Charlie 90, Patrol 6, the McDonald's call.
Hello. Hey, were you trying to come over our wall here?
Hell no. Do I look stupid?
No? We'll get you for 1 second because we had a call of a guy dressed in black that was climbing up on one of our walls there.
Hell no. Ain't you guys got cameras?
Uh-huh. Do you have an ID card with you? I'll call Fleming.
Este es el oficial Andre Fleming, del Departamento de Policía de Port Orange. El 23 de octubre de 2020, el oficial Andre Fleming envió un mensaje de texto al sargento Jeremy Bird, informándole que el señor Drew, concejal de la ciudad, lo había dirigido a una escena donde un individuo vestido todo de negro estaba tratando de filmar sobre una pared alrededor del Departamento de Policía de Port Orange. El sargento Bird, tras recibir el mensaje, envió a otros oficiales junto con el oficial Fleming para localizar al sujeto. Cuando se localizó al individuo, se supo que era el señor James, un residente que había venido a presentar una queja oficial. Sin embargo, se percibió de alguna manera que el señor James intentó escalar el muro del departamento de policía. Observen lo que está a punto de suceder.
Hey, Sarge. Can you call Fleming? Who messaged? Where did Fleming mess? Who did he message? What's that? Was that you?
Yeah.
Well, we're out with the guy dressed in black that's running right along here, so.
He said he had a citizen call.
Oh, so he didn't see it?
No, he didn't.
Jesus Christ. All right, yeah, I think I'm going to have to go to court. All right, well, great. I thought he saw.
Well, he's doing it like that.
Yeah, all right.
He's refusing to give his name or any information.
Hey, I don't like cops. I don't talk to cops. I don't deal
with
cops. I was minding my business, looking at my phone, walking down
He stated to me,
and I was stopped.
freely, he stated to me that he was inside the lobby trying to make an officer complaint.
Okay.
Figured out it was closed, so he left the office, or I'm sorry, the lobby, and came onto the road. I'm sorry, the sidewalk and came this way. So he was trying to make a complaint, but
Okay.
Well, I can help you with that.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't. I'll be here Monday through Friday during business hours to talk to a supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
I don't care.
Well, that's if you want to make an officer complaint.
I'm the guy to talk
Put
to.
it in writing. You ain't gonna do nothing. You protect your
Sir,
blue
he's a
line
sergeant.
brothers. I don't care. You're his blue line brothers. He ain't gonna do.
Say what?
I said you protect your blue line brothers. You ain't gonna do.
Based on what?
Based on police. That's what's based on.
You don't know me.
Based on every. I don't need to know you. You're a blue line. That's all you are to me.
Okay.
You don't give a damn about nobody but your other blue line people.
So we're
Okay.
trying to.
All right.
You ain't trying to help me do. You're right now. You're harassing me on the side of the road. Am I being detained or am I free to leave?
You're free to go.
Thank you. All y'all.
Look up. He's wearing an auto shirt. See if anything happened.
Oh, we
there.
have. Oh, this guy?
Yeah, because we don't even have him ID. We don't have any.
He wouldn't give ID.
No. But he's wearing an shirt, so we can probably figure out who he is.
Do you know if he's parked in the front parking lot or anything like that?
I don't know. You want to go? Preston. Go to the. See if he's got a tag on the car in the parking lot. Now you're detained for jaywalking, running across Clyde Morris like that.
How else am I gonna cross?
That's what crosswalks are for.
There isn't a crosswalk within 150 feet. I know you cross at
Well,
a
now you're
90-degree
detained.
angle when there's no crosswalks within 150 feet.
You're detained,
You're illegally detaining me.
and now you have to identify yourself.
No, I don't. I want a supervisor.
I am the
I
supervisor.
want your supervisor. I didn't do anything wrong. I committed no crimes. I am not.
Parking is a traffic infraction. Jaywalking is a traffic infraction.
I didn't jaywalk.
For which you are lawfully detained.
Los oficiales le dicen que tiene que identificarse, ya que está detenido por cruzar la calle. Sin embargo, el señor James se niega a hacerlo. Este es un acto protegido por la Quinta Enmienda. Para los que no la conozcan, la Quinta Enmienda de la Constitución estadounidense defiende el derecho de los ciudadanos a negarse a identificarse ante las fuerzas del orden, si creen que pueden ser incriminados sin motivo. El señor James se identifica más tarde, y el sargento Burt afirma que la identificación se tomó con el consentimiento del señor James. Sin embargo, el señor James dice que estaba asustado por la amenaza de detención y que se identificó a la fuerza. Vea cómo termina el encuentro.
I didn't jaywalk.
Actually,
You're unlawfully detaining me. I did not jaywalk.
I actually saw you
There is-
myself.
No,
so.
yes, I understand that.
I
You're
saw you
allo-
from- I saw you
you
from the
are
parking lot
allowed
over
to
here.
cross the street if there is not an intersection within 150 feet. You're allowed to
Not with
cross the
traffic
street
coming.
at a 90-degree angle. There was no traffic
There's a
coming.
lot of
You were the
traffic.
closest traffic, and you were far enough away for me to make it safely. You guys
Okay.
just want to ID me illegally, so go ahead. If that's really what you want to do, take my wallet. 'Cause Terry v. Ohio says you're not allowed to dig into my pockets without a reason. So if you really want to have a lawsuit filed against you, go ahead. I will sue you.
All right, so
I got him.
if you don't identify yourself,
Go ahead, take my wallet. It's right
You will
there.
be- you
Take
will
my
be
wallet
under
out of
arrest.
my pocket.
Okay.
I'm telling you, go ahead, take
Take
my
his-
wallet out
take
of
his
my
wallet.
pocket. That's illegal. You're breaking my rights right now. You're
Put your feet-
violating
put
my
your
rights.
feet.
That's a violation. You're not allowed to go in my pockets and take my wallet without reasonable
you just
suspicion.
told us to.
No, I
just said that.
You're
You
threatening me
just
with
said
arrest.
that.
That's done under duress. You are threatening me with arrest.
That's correct, I am.
Give me respect because you had no right to pull me over. You got no reason to be messing with me. You just heard somebody called and probably didn't call and said that somebody looked over your wall over there, and now y'all feel violated and you want to come punish somebody. So that's why we're here right
this is
now
actually
going
another
through this.
situation. You
No,
jaywalked
yeah,
across the road.
and you would have never said a damn word. if
Go
I
ahead
would
and
have-
take the
if I
cuffs
would have
off.
refused.
We'll cite him for jaywalking and he can move on.
And I want all your name and badge numbers.
That's fine.
You have no legal right to detain me right now. You think I don't do this all the time? I know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay.
You cannot write me a ticket for jaywalking if I'm over 150 feet away from a crosswalk. You know that. You're only doing this to force my ID. That's the only reason you're doing this, because you're a punk. You want to know my name, so you're going to get it one way or the other, no matter how you have to do it, because you're a tyrant.
I didn't make you run across
You're
the
a
road.
tyrant. You know what the laws are. You know I didn't break no laws.
I didn't make you run across
You
the
didn't.
road.
You know I didn't break no laws.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't no psych. I'm perfectly, totally sane, dude.
Citation.
I'll see all of you in court for it too, because I ain't do nothing wrong.
That's fine.
I am legally allowed to cross the street if I'm more than 150 feet from an intersection and I cross at a 90-degree angle. That is the law. You
No.
have no right.
Not with
the
cars
only
coming.
reason that you are doing this is so
Okay.
you can force me to give you my name. So exactly what am I being detained for?
I already told you.
You want to tell me again?
Jaywalking.
Yeah, jaywalking. I was well over 150 feet from the closest intersection, wasn't I?
You have to yield right away to vehicles on the road.
Right away. There were no cars on the road. You were the closest car and you were 300 yards away from me, so don't even try that.
Okay.
You know damn well this ain't gonna fly. You just wanted to force me to tell you my name. I refused to ID myself down the street, and now you want to force me to tell you my name. Guess what? It don't matter. I'm gonna be out here tomorrow. I'm gonna be out here the day after. I'm gonna be out here the day after. I'm gonna be out here every day.
Okay. I don't got a problem with that.
I'm gonna show you tyrants what's up. I didn't do a damn thing wrong, and you know it.
That's not true.
You know full well I didn't do nothing wrong. I was well over 150 feet from the intersection. I crossed at a 90-degree angle, and there was no traffic coming. You're a liar.
Says you, but that's not true.
Well, yeah, who's gonna believe me over a blue line thug gang member like you? You don't give a damn about the citizens. You're nothing but a money generator. All you do is generate funds for the city and state. You're a revenue generator. That's all you'll ever be. And you're
Okay, you good with him?
Yeah.
All right, here you go, sir. All right, 6450.
I don't need anything from you.
I explained something to you. You got 30 days to either pay it or contest it in court.
From you. I'm contesting it. I don't need anything from you. All of you. You.
El señor James recibió una citación como peatón, que posteriormente impugnó ante el juicio. Los resultados del juicio son inciertos. Si crees que este ha sido el último caso de falsos policías idiotas que han sido desenmascarados, es probable que no hayas oído hablar del siguiente.
Questions, huh? Oh, that scares me. That's real scary.
Okay.
So you're not gonna tell me what you're doing out here? You said 2 stolen cars in the last half hour. And you're just out in the middle of the night?
What's it got to do with me?
Just asking what you're doing out here in the middle of the night. That's what I'm asking.
Ask away.
I'm asking why you're out here.
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
No.
No? Why not?
Este es el oficial Kevin Mang, del Departamento de Policía de North Tonawanda. El 6 de diciembre de 2022, un individuo llamado Michial Zamersky se encontraba fuera de su casa en North Tonawanda, Nueva York, cuando el oficial Mang se le acercó y comenzó a interrogarle sobre el motivo de su estancia. Al oficial Mang se le unió más tarde el oficial Warren. Vea cómo se desarrolla el encuentro.
What did you say?
Where do you live?
We're going to invoke my Fifth Amendment right now. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to answer any of your questions. I'm not going to help with your investigation, whatever you got going on. Zero. So.
You're a real nice, real tough guy.
I'm not trying to be tough, man. I'm just being involved in my rights. That's all. I have rights. I don't have to be questioned. I'm not going to sit here and be questioned, man.
160.
Like, for what? For what?
Front of 20 Highland. I'll be out of Swish's mouth. Why do you gotta be a jerk?
I'm not being a jerk.
You are
I'm
being
just
a jerk.
sitting here with my bike. I was about to take my dog for a walk.
You were down there when I saw you.
Okay.
So you were there. Also, I saw you take off like hell. That's why I flew down here.
I'm just riding my bike around, man.
He's being a tough guy. You don't have to answer anything. You can answer any questions. What's going on, man?
There's nothing going on, man. I'm just this.
You stop for a ride?
What the fuck, man? Like, I was about to take my dog for a walk on my bike, okay? And you showed up and started fucking being a tough guy to me.
El oficial Warren alegó que el señor Zamersky estaba insultando, gritando y chillando, lo que había provocado disturbios en la zona. Después de que el oficial Warren le pidiera la identificación y el señor Zamersky se negara, el oficial Warren informó de que los ciudadanos que se niegan a identificarse pueden ser considerados sospechosos del delito y pueden ser detenidos por obstrucción. Mira cómo termina la interacción.
You are.
For what? For what? For what, man?
I just told you we had 2 stolen cars the last half hour.
I live in this neighborhood.
And I'm
I
just
live in
asking
this
you- I'm
neighborhood. I
asking
pay
you a
taxes in this
question.
neighborhood.
You said I ain't answered nothing. You started being a...
Yeah, because I don't have to, man. I don't have to. I don't have to answer any of your questions. Nothing. Go in the house. Nope. Go in the house. I didn't do shit, man. Dude, really?
I just asked you a question and you're being a jerk. Okay?
You obviously I live here, okay? I'm just riding my bike out in front of my house and you pull up and you're like, what the f*** are you doing, man?
I didn't say that, okay? I did not
You
say
basically, yeah, you did. Go in the f***ing house. I didn't do shit, and you know I didn't do shit, so go find some real criminals, man. I'm riding my bike in front of my house.
Shut your mouth, all right?
Yeah. See, is that how you treat all citizens?
Listen to you.
Is that how you treat all? Is that how?
All you've been doing is swearing at me.
I ain't swearing at you.
It's on tape, okay?
Sure it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mikey, what's your last name?
No.
You've been swearing this entire time?
No. Don't give me that.
Do you want to be
No.
arrested?
There's no. Oh, you're gonna arrest me for what? A second.
You got two options. You give me your last name, and we have a conversation like adults, as I'm talking.
Listen,
to you
man.
like an
I want to
adult.
be cordial as with you. Yeah, I understand. You're the reasonable guy right now. This guy is obviously unreasonable.
Mikey, listen to me. All I want is your last name. At this point, I don't
For
want to.
what?
Because, as Officer Mang explained to you, in the past hour, we've had 2 vehicles stolen.
Okay.
Which is why he stopped to talk with you. Okay. Now, I've drove up, I've listened to you curse, swear, scream enough that people around are coming outside and
Well,
noticing.
this never would happen if you guys wouldn't have showed up and started f***ing with me,
Listen
dude.
to
This
me.
guy's over here yelling at me like,
It
why don't you just
doesn't-
ask me what I'm doing? I'm obviously about to take my dog for a walk. I was about to take my dog
It
for a
does
walk.
not change the circumstances. 213, where else?
I was about to take my dog for a walk.
We are
Okay,
all
and then this guy pulls up on me and starts like asking me what's going. Like, no, dude, I haven't robbed any house. Obviously, I live here, so hasn't that dispelled your suspicions?
It's a simple conversation, and all we do is we stop and talk with you.
Okay, all right.
That's all we do.
All right. Well, I'm not going to give you my name. Okay. I'm not going to give you any information. If you're conducting an investigation,
That's fine.
I have no obligation to help you with that investigation.
That's fine. You're right.
And if you got the guy
do-
with some stripes on his shoulders,
when
can you
you're-
get him
when
down
you're
here?
When you're suspected of committing a violation or a crime, okay, and you don't provide name, you are arrested for obstruction. So
No,
if you don't
no,
give
it's
your
not how it works.
Okay,
That's
it
not
is-
how
it
it
is-
works.
It is how it works. It
It's
is.
really not.
Okay. All right. Do you think I'm playing games with you? All I want
You
you
want, okay, you want to slap me in handcuffs and damn it? All right. I haven't done anything wrong.
Causing a scene, people are causing.
I haven't, man. I'm riding my bike.
Like, all I want your last name.
I'm riding my bike. That's it. I'm riding my bike.
I'm sick here.
No.
Can you just be?
Can you tell me his last name so we can be done
No,
with this?
just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You didn't steal any bikes.
Listen, I understand that, but at this point, he's being arrested with discount for screaming and swearing enough for people to start
Can
looking
you just
outside.
go to the house and I'll give you all the information you need?
Nope.
That's not a lawful charge. That's not a lawful charge,
That's
man.
your opinion.
That's not a lawful
That's your
charge.
opinion.
And
Mikey, you don't think that they know the law?
That's your
keep
you're on
that
the
camera
sidewalk.
rolling. Keep that camera
on the
rolling.
sidewalk.
Keep that camera rolling.
Step off the bike, please.
Yep. Keep
Yes.
that camera rolling.
Step off the bike, please.
What the hell did I do, by the way?
I told you, dude.
Just riding
Mikey,
my bike?
you don't listen to shit.
Riding my
You're
bike?
arrested for disorderly conduct. People are looking out their windows and causing issues.
take it?
You're yelling and screaming and swearing.
Is that
We live right here.
Yes, sir.
I know, I just want to make sure this isn't part of anything here. So.
Oh, it's he literally just got home. Where the kickstand? Whatever. Michael.
El señor Zamersky fue detenido y posteriormente acusado de alteración del orden público y obstrucción. Sin embargo, más tarde ambos cargos fueron retirados. El 18 de febrero de 2024, el señor Zamersky presentó una demanda de derechos civiles contra el oficial implicado. Se desconoce el resultado de la demanda, que sigue pendiente. Es horrendo ver a policías actuando de forma falsa y dura en el trabajo, en lugar de ser cooperativos en el trabajo con los ciudadanos. Si te ha gustado este vídeo, dale a me gusta y suscríbete para ver más. Hasta luego.